Nothing so far, and we're hoping everything goes smooth. I think there's been enough of a roller coaster ride. Unfortunately, it was a scenario where we had to move because of Padmavat releasing, and then it was a joint decision of the team.
रकुल प्रीत ने करवाया फोटोशूट, बोल्ड अवतार में आई नजर।
उफ हाँ।
क्या आपने ये एकदम हंगामा किया हुआ है?
I'm glad that people are writing those things. मतलब सक्सेसफुल हो गया वो।
कुछ ना कुछ बात हो रही है।
कुछ ना कुछ बात हो रही है। बात होती रहनी चाहिए। Hi guys, this is Rakul and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
We have this beautiful Rakul Preet. She likes to be called Rakul, and we are meeting her the second time, and it seems that we've been talking to her forever. First of all, pleasure having you back on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you so much.
And excited for the release of Ayari finally on February 16th. I was seeing that video of yours. Just specifying to everyone that, you know, there's no confusion now. There's no confusion.
Right. Because I got congratulatory messages on 8th for 9th. And then even before that, even on 25th, because of, unfortunately, the confusion on the release date. So we wanted to make it very clear that we're out on 16th February, guys.
Now everything is sorted. The censor and all the controversies, everything is sorted now, I believe.
Yeah.
So there's no confusion with the Defense Department or anything of...
Nothing so far, and we're hoping everything goes smooth. I think there's been enough of a roller coaster ride. But yeah, all's good now.
This is by far your, I think, most talked about film of your career so far as your Hindi movies are concerned.
Yeah, because it's only my second film.
Yeah, so, and it seems like it's almost like your first film itself. Do you feel that?
No, I don't, because it's not like I haven't done other work, and I've been continuously doing films. So for me, it's the same thing. Whether I'm shooting a Hindi film or a Telugu or a Tamil, I'm on set, and then I'm promoting, and then I'm, you know, so it really doesn't matter because you're doing this as an everyday job. So no, it doesn't feel like it's my first film, because it is, on the whole, I think my 22nd film or so. So it cannot feel like a first film.
You're like a South Indian queen.
Well, I don't know what to say to that, but yes, there's immense love that I have received from there, and I'm really glad that it happened.
All right, so tell us something about this roller coaster journey, especially in terms of the way things have been in terms of, you know, that first of all, when we met you, then it was releasing on 26th Jan at that point of time, and then it just shifted to 9th February, and then now 16th February. It must have been like a testing phase for all of you.
I guess, but then there's only little that you can do. You know, there's no point stressing about it, and then at least I don't look at it like that. I always feel that, okay, now what's happened has happened, and let's start looking at what can be done next to kind of, you know, minimize the damage that could happen, or reach out to people in the right way that they get to know that when the film's coming out. And we all know that it was really unfortunate, but it was a scenario where we had to move because of Padmavat releasing, and then it was a joint decision of the team. So I'm glad that it's finally coming out on 16th, and I always feel that there's always a blessing in disguise in everything that happens.
Wow, that's a very positive way of looking at it. All right, so I was just Googling you, Rakul, and there was a headline in Hindi, and it says that Ayari actress Rakul Preet ने करवाया फोटोशूट, बोल्ड अवतार में आई नजर।
उफ हाँ।
So ये आपने ये एकदम हंगामा किया हुआ है that
ये मैक्सिम का जो खबर है।
जी हाँ, Valentine's Day पे आप in fact someone was telling me that she has this wonderfully cute image, and now she's also turning like the heat as well. So it's like, this Valentine's Day, it's going to be like a deadly mix of cuteness and boldness.
No, you know, the thing is that people here have not seen me as in that sort of you know, avatar as such. In the South, I think 2 or 3 of my films have been ultra glamorous. In fact, some of them very, very spoken about, you know, songs, especially the way they shoot. So they still have a slight idea, but it's always important to not stick to an image. It wasn't a conscious effort. It came to me, and I said, why not have the magazine out when in the month of, you know, Ayari releasing, because let people see that versatility is something that actors should have, or I have, you know, at least because people who work with me know that. But it's very important for everyone to kind of take notice of that. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि एक ही bracket में आपको target कर दिया जाए that, you know, she's a girl next door, she's cute. So yeah, I'm glad that people are writing those things. मतलब सक्सेसफुल हो गया वो।
कुछ ना कुछ बात हो रही है।
कुछ ना कुछ बात हो रही है। बात होती रहनी चाहिए।
All right, so how was the experience of doing this shoot, and what sort of preparation do you do for a shoot of this nature? Because when you are actually displaying skin and you have to be very particular about
what you eat and the way the body is at that point. So I had told my team that please let me know at least a week before we lock on a date for the shoot.
Right.
Because then you need to kind of figure you should not be eating foods which cause water retention, and of course workout is a continuous process, but you should be very careful on what you eat and what sort of workout you do, because you can't be lifting weights because you look bulked up. So all those things, little bit here and there. And in general, I have been in a fit phase right now because of the other film that I'm shooting.
You own 3 gyms, so you better be fit.
Yeah, but you know, there's always difference between that last 1 or 2 kg which you do specially for a shoot. So I am in that phase any which ways, because for the other film that I'm shooting, I'm required to be toned in, I'm required to be a certain way.
Right.
So that's why that was my another concern. ये अयारी release के साथ cover आ रहा नहीं था. Concern ये था कि यार अभी मैं fit हूँ, अभी कर लो. Maximum shoot करना ना अभी कर लो. So I was rushing it. I said, you know, I don't know how I'm going to be in March. Just shoot right now. So yeah, so that's what it was.
Okay, and I was just going through your timeline on Twitter, and you just, I think, endorsing glutamine, that just keeps my gut clean. So please tell us something about, because that's quite inspiring.
Yeah, because I was told that by one of the nutritionists that glutamine with lemon post lunch is very good for your absorption of whatever you've eaten. Plus, you know, cleanses your gut, and if your gut's clean, your skin's clean, and you glow. So all of that. Yeah, so I keep following these little bit fads here and there because I'm a very healthy, clean eater and believer of, you know, following that.
Definitely, it's very important. I think each time we're going to be meeting Rakul, we are making sure that we are having some tips.
Some tips, yeah, of course. Gyms का कोई फायदा तो होना चाहिए.
Bilkul, 100%. That is the entire idea of doing this interview as well.
Acha. No, I'll give you free membership. Don't worry about that.
No, I already have a gym and I swim as well. So
great. Hi guys, this is Rakul and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.